Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at 5 tips on how to avoid awkward silences in your relationship or on a date. Without any further ado, let's get straight into it. The first thing we're going to be looking at is that you have to be genuinely interested in the topic. Sure, it can be a little difficult to be wholeheartedly interested in everything your date has to say, but you have to remember that even the dullest topics can have a silver lining of interest. If anything, take this as an opportunity to educate yourself on the topic so that the next time it comes up, you won't feel so lost and wishing that your date would move the conversation elsewhere. Try your best to be attentive and find parts of the topic that you can work off of to keep the conversation going. Also, please don't sit there with just a blank face. If it's an uninteresting topic, you should smile, nod, and laugh when necessary. It's always a great icebreaker and it makes the other person feel comfortable while they speak. Second on the list, we have the fact that you should ask about achievements and interests. People love talking about their achievements because they work so hard for them. And I guess it is also a great way for you to find out what they're passionate about and for you to get to know more about the person. It can also surface some great stories of how they got those achievements and what they did to get them. Another thing that talking about achievements will bring up is similarities in interests. Think about it. If the other person got a trophy for running and you love running, then that could spark up a conversation and more conversations, which could completely block out awkward silences. Third on our list, we have the fact that you should just relax. Take a second to remind yourself what exactly is happening. You're simply one human being meeting another human being for the first time, having a conversation and getting to know each other. There will most likely not be a proposal at the end of the night, so don't put too much pressure on yourself to have a perfect date. If you look uncomfortable, the date will feel uncomfortable, leading to those awkward silences you desperately want to avoid. Take a deep breath, roll your shoulders back, and let the conversation flow naturally. If you seem too tense, you might come off as stuck up, or you might come off as if you didn't want to be there, and that could just cause more and more issues. Coming in at number 4, we have something that may help a bit if you've known the same person before going on a date with them. You should be playful and establish inside jokes before the date. Walking into a blind date without taking much prior can feel uncomfortable. To avoid awkward silences during the day, establish inside jokes beforehand, like "I'll be the one who's 10 minutes early," or "I know you won't be ordering the sushi," or maybe even "I promise we'll tip." Well, not like at your old summer job, and refer back to them during the date. Make sure to gauge your playfulness of the other person's response. If they aren't matching your tone, dial it back. And you don't want to be jokes all the time, because then you're only showing a one-dimensional person who comes across as a clown. If you can balance playful messages with some more serious messages as well, that person presents a well-rounded person. I guess it's easy to go on a date with a person you've spent time with before, but it's a different scenario and things can definitely get awkward because it's basically a new step in your lives together. So maybe try out the inside joke thing. I'm sure it's a massive help. Also, the biggest thing is to be yourself around this person because they know you and how you act. So not saying anything can mean a lot and can just make things go horribly wrong. Last but not least, create talking points. Set aside time before the date to brainstorm a few topics you'd like to cover in case the conversations run dry. Steer clear of topics that may be too personal, such as past relationships, and avoid saying these words on a first date. According to experts online, dating coach Joshua Pompey, asking questions related to travel, television, or hobbies is a great way to get the conversation flowing. If you met the person you're dating online, you have an extra advantage. If you're online dating someone, you probably have a sense of what they like to do most. You have an online dating profile as your personal cheat sheet. Use it to your advantage and bring out those topics that they seem to enjoy. These conversation starters make you instantly interesting. If any of you know of any other steps on how to avoid awkward silences, then feel free to let us know in the comment section down below. Anyways guys, this is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please let us know with that thumbs up button. Also, if you're new and want to see more videos like this and be a part of our Love Frenzy family, be sure to hit that subscribe button and to check out our previous videos. As always guys, I'll see you next time on Love Frenzy.